Hello everyone, welcome back to our channel. This is the 7th video of our Basics of Stock module series. In today's video, we are going to learn about the serial numbers along with the batch number wise management of stock and the generation of transactional documents related to the stock items, which is our purchase invoice and sales invoice. And we will also discuss the impact of the documents by watching the report of the stock ledgers. Okay, so let's get started. So our fourth type is items with both serial number and batch number. Okay, so we have items as saffron and turmeric. In the item group we have spices, and with the naming series is already configured on this item group. Okay, the GST rate is nil and the batch numbers are this and the serial number are this. Okay, so we just have to go to the software and configure these items also. Okay, so now let's just go back to the software. So now let's just add these items also. Okay, so we will have to go to item list again, and here we will add our new items, and in the item group we will select spices this time, and our naming series is automatically configured. Now here we will add the name, which is saffron, then we will leave them blank, and here we will select batch number and serial number both, and as it is a nil rated or exempted supply, we will select this option here. Okay, and then we will click on automatically create new batch numbers, and here we will give the batch number also. And we will also add the expiry date for the saffron here. Okay, so now we will add the serial number here. Now we will go to the more information, and here we will add the shelf life, which is like 2 years. Okay, so 730 days, and warranty period would be our 30 days. Okay, so we will give 30 days warranty. Okay, then we will save this item. Okay, similarly let's just create our other item, which is turmeric. We will select again spices in the group, and here we will write turmeric, then we will again select is nil rated or exempted, then we will create the batch number and serial number both. Okay, so our batch number is TMR and the serial number is this. Okay, now we will mention the expiry date. So here we will again give the shelf life. This time we will give 1 year, and the warranty is again 30 days. Okay, in the valuation method we will select FIFO. Okay, then we will save this item. Okay, we forgot to mention the valuation rate of the saffron, so we will also mention the saffron's valuation rate. Okay, we have to uncheck this include in item in manufacturing. Okay, And for the turmeric also we have to uncheck this like this. Okay, now we will add some purchase and sales document and see what are the transactional effects of these items. Okay, now let's just go to purchase invoice. Then we will add a new purchase invoice, but before that we will refresh our software. Here we will add a new purchase invoice and we will select the address. I'm leaving it Gurugram only. Then here we have to select the supplier address, but before that we will select the supplier. Okay, so I'm again selecting the global electronics only. Okay, then we will select the update stock option, and here we have to select our warehouse, which is Gurugram. Okay, as we are purchasing this on our Gurugram's address. Okay, then we have to mention the accounting dimension, which is our branch. So we will select Haryana, and here we will add the items. Okay, so first I will add saffron, and here let's mention the quantity of the saffron. Okay, and as of the rate we will mention 300. Okay, and we do not have to select any tax this time because it's exempted. Okay, then we will just save this item. And then we have to permanently submit this item, and you can see our serial number have been generated successfully. We can also click here to see the more detailed view, and we will go to the more information section, and here we can see the serial numbers and the batch number also. Okay, now let's just go to the home page, and here we have to go to the stock, and here we are going to the serial number and batch number, and let's just check the batch number and serial numbers. Okay, so here is our batch, which is SPC00001. Okay, which is not expired because we have mentioned a expiry date on a later date. Okay, then we will select the serial numbers to check the. So here is the serial number. You can see all the serial numbers have been generated. We can click on more to see all the serial numbers. Okay, if we want to see it batch wise, we will just go to the batch again, and in the batch we will open the batch, and we can see the source document, which is purchase invoice. And when we open this purchase invoice, we can go here, and in the more information section we can see all the serial numbers on this purchase invoice. Okay, now let's just go to the sales invoice and generate a sales entry for this also. Okay, so let's go to sales invoice, and here we will add a new sales invoice, but before that we will reload the server. Okay, now we have to go to the sales invoice. Here I'll add the new sales invoice, Let's select the address first. So the address would be our Gurugram, because we have only the saffron in our Gurugram warehouse. Okay. Then we will select the customer from here, and we select the Messrs Everyday Electricals, and we will also select the update stock option. Okay. And here we will select our Gurugram warehouse. Then we will add the items. Okay. So here we will select the saffron. Okay, now we are getting the pop-up to select the serial numbers. Okay, so we will select the quantity, which is 20, and just select the auto fetch option to select the serial numbers automatically. Okay, see, all the serial numbers have been selected automatically. Okay, now we will click on this insert button, and then finally we will give the rate. So we purchased it for 300. Now we will sell it for 500. Okay, now we have to mention the accounting dimension, which is our branch of Haryana, and then we will save this document. Okay, and then finally we will permanently submit this document. Okay, so our document have been permanently submitted. Now let's just go to the stock ledgers. Here we will select the warehouse wise, so we will select the Gurugram warehouse. And here in the Gurugram warehouse we can see the saffron has been added with 50 quantity and then sold with 20 quantities. Okay, we can also go to the serial number or batch numbers also. So the batch is selected, only the batch 1. Okay, now let's add one more purchase entry, and then we will sell more units than the batch have. Okay, so let's just go to the purchase invoice list. Now before adding any purchase invoice, we will reload our server. Now we will add a purchase invoice once again. So here we have to select the address, which is already selected, Gurugram. Now we will again select the supplier, so Buy Me Electricals, and we will select the update stock option, and then in the warehouse we will select Gurugram, and in the accounting dimension we will select our branch Haryana. Then we will again add the item saffron. Okay, now here we will select the quantity, which is again, no, this time we will select only 20 quantity. Okay, on the same rate. Now we will save this. Okay, now we have to permanently submit the document. See, our serial numbers have been again generated. Now we can click here to see more details, and in the more information section we can see all the serial numbers which are generated along with the batch number. We can click on this batch number to see all the details about the product. Okay, now let's just add a sales entry. Okay, so let's go to the sales invoice, and before that we will reload the server again. Here in the sales entry we will select our address, Gurugram, once again, and the customer we are going to select this time is Messrs Ram and Sons Electricals. Okay, Then we will select the update stock option and we will select the warehouse Gurugram. Then here we will purchase more items, like we had only 30 items left after selling 20 items, and then we purchased more 30 items, so we have now 60 items in our warehouse. Okay, we can also go to the stock ledgers to check. Here we will select the warehouse Gurugram, and here we can see the quantity we have is 50. Okay, so we purchased 50 items, then we sold 20, and then we again purchased 20 items. Okay, and we have these items in our two batches. Okay, now let's just go back and add the items. Okay, so here we will select saffron again, but this time we will select the quantity more than the batch, which is batch number 1. We have 30 items in the batch number 1, so we will select 40 items and see what will happen. Okay, and then I will select auto fetch option. See, it has serial wise taken all the serial numbers. Okay, and you can see it's split it into two parts here, from 10 quantity from one batch and the 30 quantities from another batch. Okay, then we will just mention the accounting dimension here, which is our Haryana branch, and then we will save this document. Okay, now let's just go to the stock ledgers. And here we can see we had 50, we purchased 50 quantity of saffron, then we sold 20, then we again purchased 20, so balance quantity was 50, then we sold 40. The 40 items we sold are 10 are gone from the batch number 1, sorry, 30 are gone from the batch number 1, and the remaining 10 are gone from the batch number 2. Here we can see the batch number also. Okay, so now let's just go to the home page. So that's it for today's video. I hope you find the video helpful. Stay tuned with our Basics of Stock module with ACCU360 ERP series to continue learning about the basic setups of your ACCU360 ERP and improving the efficiency of your organization. Thanks a lot for watching.